recording. All right, Anthony, this is your worksheet. Yep, okay. Now I'm going to show you some shortcuts that I use real quick to do some things. And this is just basic Excel stuff. I mean, if you find a better way to do it, your buddy who down the and your neighbor, whatever, probably is much more capable with Excel than I am, but this is what works for me. So here's what we're going to do. All right, so hopefully you can see the cursor. I click on a cell, and then I look up here, and this line tells me what's going on in that cell. So what that says is this cell equals the summation of E4 through E13. So there's E4, which is another formula that says that you plus C4 times D4 gives you this. Now, one way you can figure out what it's doing is if you just click the line itself, it gives you the cells. What it's saying is the blue box, 180, plus the blue box times the red box gives you that cell. Now, if you just click out of it, it doesn't change it. Just update it. I got it. Okay. Now, this one, if you click it, it'll show you what it's summing. Now, we'll see what you've got in here. All right, so that's a sum. That's a sum. I must already fix these. That's a sum. That's a sum. All right. This is one where you just did the math and put it out here, which is fine. But, like I was telling you, if you had made a mistake and we had only put 380 feet in, or we actually put, or you put 4 instead of 40 or whatever, and you went back and changed it, you would have to do all that math over again. So how you do this is you click the cell that you want to put a formula in. Up here to the right, this sideways M is auto sum. Click that and it'll ask you where you want to put it. So I'm going to click and drag from this cell all the way down and then enter. Okay, same number, but let's say you meant to put 420 in here. It should have, all right, there's a problem too. This cell, you're doing the math again instead of a formula. So what we're going to do is we're going to right click, copy that formula, go to the cell we want to put it, and you can put paste. Oh, shit. What did I do? I didn't give it access that I should have. I screwed that up. Copy. Paste. Okay, now it changed it. So now we have plus. So if we click it, it'll tell you what it's doing. So plus 420, and then it updated this number here just by changing that number, which would update up here and here and here. So by making everything automatic, you can go back, put 400 in, which is what you had originally, and it changed it back. Everything changed. Now, in order to do that with all of them, because these are just numbers, right click, copy. I think it'll paste that formula here. Just box it, paste, and now they all have the formula in them in that block. So we're going to do the same thing here. That one's got a formula. It might let me paste it again. Oh, damn it. Let me turn this AC off, because it don't need it. It's cold. All right, so I made a mistake when my computer just updated, so I'm gonna have to do a little more work. But I'm gonna copy and paste, and it might make me do it again. Paste, paste. Paste, and I'm just left click, drag, right click, paste. Okay, so now these are all formulas. So if you go back and change any of these numbers, or if you'd put the wrong unit price in, it would update everything all the way back to the projections for the month. Now, one thing we need to do is, these are still not summations, and you can't really cut and paste because they're different sizes. So you're just going to do summation, enter, click the box, summation, drag, enter, click the cell, summation, enter, two more, summation, enter, one more, summation, enter, oh, drag, enter. All right, so when you do the next one, all you have to do, if you wanted to do 118, which is not in here yet, I'm just going to do a fake one and then we'll delete it. So if I did, this is 118, and if it was pretty much the same stuff, all I've got to do is copy it and dump it right here and just change whatever needs to be changed. The formulas are already there. They copied over. Or you could go back if you're just doing, a fire hydrant. You got fire hydrant today. Copy, paste. Or if you were doing, all right, so you're doing 2-inch gate valves, and you don't have to enter all this stuff. You just copy and put it down here, paste, and it brings it all down. And then when you want to do your summation, you can sum, enter, and then for shading, you obviously want to fill color on it to match. That was down arrow, change my fill color thing. So you probably know how to do that. Anyway, all of this stuff, if you look at my formulas from here, this is going to sum the entire column of F, my daily average. You're putting in the days of the month that we've worked, because that's going to give us the total divided by, let's click it. It gives us the blue divided by the red, gives us this answer. And then this is information I put in. We have 20 working days in January. You got to look at every month. It's going to be different for actual working days. And then the projection is just the daily average times the days of the month is going to give us our projection. And that's just so I have some idea of what we're going to have for total revenue for the month, as we move along. All right, so this is the one that I put in that's dead. This was a fake. So I'm just going to grab these, highlight the entire column, and then just delete the rows. So now you have clean for 118. I hope that helps. If you got any questions, just call me. I'll talk you through it. But this should get you the basic stuff that I use just to make my brain work better, trying to figure out where we're going to be revenue to make sure and get all the bills paid. And then this also is going to determine how much money we can save so that we can start replacing equipment. But this is just the easy way to do it. Here's a few shortcuts for you. A lot less math. It's a lot more cut and paste. And you don't have to worry about making a mistake. So if you do make a mistake, you find later, you come back and you plug in the difference where your mistake is, and everything updates automatically for you. So, all right, if you have any more questions, just give me a shout. See you.